The reasons and implications of the government's review of Policy 713, which could affect the sexual education curriculum and the rights of LGBTQ students. Policy 713 is a policy that sets minimum requirements for school districts and public schools to create a safe, welcoming, inclusive, and affirming school environment for all students, families, and allies who identify or are perceived as LGBTQI2S+. The policy covers various aspects of the school environment, such as the use of preferred names and pronouns for transgender and non-binary students, the provision of gender-neutral washrooms and changing facilities, the support for student-led groups such as gay-straight alliances, the inclusion of diverse sexual orientations and gender identities in the curriculum and classroom materials, the prevention and intervention of homophobia and transphobia, the training and awareness for school personnel on LGBTQI2S+ issues. The policy was implemented in August 2020 by the previous Liberal government, following consultations with various stakeholders, including LGBTQI2S+ students, parents, educators, and community organizations. The policy was seen as a progressive and necessary step to ensure the well-being and academic success of LGBTQI2S+ students, who often face discrimination, bullying, harassment, and violence in schools. However, in September 2021, the current progressive conservative government announced that it was reviewing Policy 713, along with other policies related to sexual health education. The government did not provide a clear rationale or timeline for the review, nor did it disclose who was involved in the process. The announcement sparked outrage and concern among LGBTQI2S+ advocates, educators, parents, and students, who feared that the review could lead to the weakening or repeal of Policy 713. The government's review of Policy 713 could have significant implications for the sexual education curriculum and the rights of LGBTQI2S+ students in New Brunswick. Some of the possible outcomes are: the policy could be maintained as it is, which would preserve the current standards and expectations for creating an inclusive and supportive school environment for LGBTQI2S+ students. The policy could be revised or amended, which could result in changes to some of its provisions or guidelines. Depending on the nature and extent of the changes, this could either enhance or diminish the protection and recognition of LGBTQI2S+ students in schools. The policy could be repealed or replaced, which could mean that LGBTQI2S+ students would lose some or all of their rights and supports in schools. This could expose them to greater risks of discrimination, harassment, violence, isolation, and mental health issues. The government's review of Policy 713 has also generated public debate and mobilization around the issue of LGBTQI2S+ inclusion in schools.